Welcome in to a little Jasper edition of the podcast.
Tyler, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If you're on a desert island,
No way. No way.
We just did a type 30 about how to survive on a desert island.
And yeah, we can leave it at that probably.
You know that thing about cucumbers where if you eat a cucumber, it's like actually you lose weight when you eat the cucumber?
I really don't want you to finish
celery.
this.
yeah, I think it's celery.
Yeah,
After eating celery,
Is it celery?
you burn more calories
Than you consume.
than you do consume.
I'll say this in the nicest way possible.
Nope.
No,
Nope. You're
Okay.
not going to say it in any way possible, actually.
there is zero way to say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So instead, what we're going to do is talk about what a good time we had last night.
There's zero way to say that.
Yeah, there is zero way to say that.
So
Sorry.
you
okay.
haven't even said this is a real life yet. We haven't even informed the audience
gonna
what we're doing right
What
now.
So
episode
I
are we
was gonna do a whole bit, Jay, where I was like, Jay, if you don't know, so this is a podcast we do every Tuesday or Monday and Thursday, because it has been about a month since you've been on one of these.
I miss it. Yeah, it's been a weird, weird little bit.
What do you mean weird little bit? You were in Mexico.
Well,
Also, no one knew where you were.
the avoid the grind culture of our company between after Christmas to New Year's was astonishing. I was in the office basically solo for 5 days.
I
Except
came
for
in.
I saw you. We didn't know any.
So don't say.
So
like,
Tyler's in there for a couple hours,
I set a personal record for articles produced that week. Thank you.
but we avoided. I was there ready to do an episode.
going.
And then I went on a
Egg milk.
and you've been all over the place. You were in Mexico, but half the people at work thought you were in Maui.
Yeah.
And then you were in
Same.
Toronto, and now you're in beautiful Jasper.
I really wanted to disconnect. I very rarely disconnect on a holiday, but I really wanted to. And so I'd leave my phone in the condo and we'd go out and have our days. And I only posted that one sunset photo because I brought my phone down to the lobby of this beach hotel we were at. And it was just right there. So I was like the only photo I took and posted. So I really disconnected. Yeah. Got home. Oh man.
Kid. Is that your first vacation without a kid?
Yeah, it was like it's bittersweet, you know.
No, it's the like gift and the curse.
It's a gift and the curse.
Day 3, you start to miss them.
You miss. Oh yeah, well yeah, just like
Gets weird.
when we booked the trip, I was like, oh man,
Drink
this
your
is
feelings.
so awesome. And then like
Yep.
on the plane, I'm like, shit. And then you FaceTime her, and she's so excited to see you. And then you hang up, and she's so sad.
And now you're guilty. You're feeling guilty. So you go and you pound about 7 beers.
Yeah, well, I have a new Mexican beer. I used to be a big Pacifico guy, Victoria guy. Victoria, and also now I'm big into a good michelada.
This is the thing about JR. And I know you guys probably may not know this, but whenever he goes, he just he absorbs that culture. Like when he went to Norway, he was wearing his slouch socks halfway up his knees. Iceland. Sorry. All of a sudden, I see a picture of him,
and tuck their socks into them.
and the whole thing is like pictures of him with his socks.
I get inspired. I also went to a very.
You're a
nude
culture
beach.
vulture.
I went to a very nude beach.
Did you take your shit off?
No, my girlfriend wouldn't let me.
What?
But I shouldn't say she wouldn't let me, but she would have been very uncomfortable if I did.
Why?
But
Dude, I've seen you naked so many places.
I saw a lot of shit.
Like a lot of places. Like places you shouldn't be.
That's a chapter of Jay that I think is behind us. Who knows? Tonight's a different story. We're having a wild time here in Jasper.
Last night was a crazy night. It was crazy.
It was not as crazy as last year, but it was still good.
We'll see what tonight brings. People might be spent after last night. But
So to paint the picture, we get here, you register. Last year, we did not play a game on Friday, which is fine. They tried to cram them all in on Saturday. I think this structure is a lot better.
I agree.
Where they have a game on Friday night. They
Under
brought
the
out some
lights.
generators. They brought some lights. Fucking awesome. Nobody accounted for the amount of snow we were about to get.
There was a
And
lot of
it
snow.
was coming down.
It was
and it
dumping.
was, as much as I hated the fact that you couldn't stick handle with the puck because it was like
couldn't even
so
see
much
where the
snow.
puck was.
It was so picturesque.
Oh, it was
and it
amazing.
was the weather was so good that everybody was watching the game. It was just a really, really great time. And then we parlayed that into a big time room party. Luckily, you guys have a table. Let me describe this table for you.
It's a 12-foot table.
She's about 12 feet by about 5 feet and perfect for beer pong.
Yeah, it can fit a lot of red Solo cups. I was introduced to a new game called what?
Me and my friends call it shit cup. You can call it King's Cup.
Is that the one where you
Chandelier.
you got to put the ping pong ball on top of the beer?
Yeah.
Or the
You
other-
stack the
And you
cups. That
stack
fits.
cup, yeah.
This game is so ridiculous because it's a game that you drink if you're doing well, which is kind of the opposite.
No, not true. That's how you know you suck at the game.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because Charles, if you're making your shot on your first one, you can pass the cups to the other side of the table and get them out of there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot that. I just drank.
Our
every
side
time
of the
somebody
table,
threw it.
Tyler was dialed in.
Yeah, we were really, really good. And we had our friend Zena from Betway,
Oh.
who Jack, one of our producers from Calgary, me and him were kind of on opposite
Murdered her.
sides. And Jack's a machine at drinking games because he's like 22 in his prime. And me and him were just running a little system and are just killing her. Just
Yeah, she
killing
went
her.
from having like one cup.
She left the party
12.
like 20 minutes after that and was like, see ya.
Last week. I still haven't seen her yet.
I saw her this morning.
I'm kidding.
I felt like I was doing a ping pong ball trick with my mouth because I kept getting beer. I kept drinking the beer, but the ping pong ball was still in it. So it'd go in my mouth, and then I'd have to do a little show, a little pop. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, you loved doing that.
You've been to Thailand. You know what I'm talking about.
I have, and I do.
Okie dokie. So yeah, we had a really good party last night. I was not last man standing this year. I went to bed at about 3.
Wow, that's impressive.
I walked home at 3:00, and if you could see the snow tracks, it was left hard, right hard, snowbank sit, left hard, right hard, call for help. I thought I was done. Last night. I did not think I was going to make it home.
How many beers did we
Our
drink last night, do
cabin
you think?
went through
200.
over 200 beers.
There was 200 beers here last night.
Like when we
There
walked
was
in,
none left.
Maddie had this place stocked, soup to nuts.
Oh, it's
Yep.
so good.
Stocked.
Who did the
It
cleanup
is
job?
not stocked.
this
I
morning?
know. I also when I came in this morning to walking into this like living room that we're in, I was expecting to look like a bottle depot, and it was spick and span.
Who did
Shout
that?
out Jen Sharp and I
Steph.
think-
Last
and
night, Steph was just doing like empty runs. She would just walk through the room and like pluck, 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 pluck. 20 cans in the recycling. That was
Yeah.
great.
Everybody has a role in a party, you know?
What's your role, Charles?
Oh, to keep the party going.
To wash the
The
ping pong
cigarette
balls in your mouth.
dispenser.
You really were last night.
We can't. We
Well,
did.
you- what-
I know.
You
I
said
brought it
it.
up. Yeah, I brought a pack of darts. Okay, I brought a pack of darts. Sue me, fucking kill me, whatever. I brought a pack of darts.
You and I had at least 2 together.
I thought that pack of darts, sneak one
And
here,
you,
sneak
and you have
one there.
another pack of darts on the way.
You don't know that. Yeah.
We do.
We
The
do
only
know
reason I
that.
have a pack of
We
darts
saw
is
the
on way
transaction
because-
take place.
You know
now
what?
you're a dart guy.
Yeah,
Because
you
I'm the dart
prepaid.
guy, apparently. And when you have a party full of 20 people and everybody sees a pack of darts come out, nobody knows they want to smoke a dart until
I do.
You know what? They see a pack of darts.
You presented it to me knowing that I would.
I knew everybody would. How many? Did you guys see the clip of the guy that was doing the color commentary for that baseball game who drank?
That was a
his
hockey game.
Partners. Was it a hockey game?
Yeah, it was
Whatever.
He drank a dipper, like a spitter,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
No.
No.
That would make me projectile
I have
vomit.
done that.
You do it once.
I've
and
also-
you'll never do it again.
Have you ever done a beer bottle with the cigarette butts in it?
Yep.
Nope.
I've done that.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. Do that once too. Never do that again.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You've never done any of that? You've never accidentally drank a beer with a cigarette or like a chew spit in it? Nothing?
Mm-mm. No.
Wow.
Have you?
No.
You're living a clean life.
I just think like if I drank, like I used to dip all the time, but if I drank a spitter, it would make me projectile vomit.
It's terrible. The dude absolutely kept it together.
Yeah,
Did you
that's
see
wild.
him he was fighting back so hard.
He dug deep into his training to keep it on the rails there.
Yeah.
He had a job to do.
That's what they
Now, are
teach
you
you.
trained well enough to be able to?
I was going
handle
to say,
that?
that's what they teach you in broadcast school.
Speaking of which,
just
did you guys
trying rantcast things to.
Yeah.
Did you also see the clip of the guy who was color commentating a hockey game, like a junior hockey game, and a puck flew towards him and he screamed like 4 or 5, "Oh my God!" It was embarrassing. That guy needs to quit his job.
Jesus Christ, man.
Seriously. Do you know what I'm talking about, Garrett?
I know what you're talking about. That's aggressive. That's, you know what?
I mean,
You know what? I'm going to be the broadcaster. I'm going to get this back on the rails.
Good
Last night we played our first game and we're good. We were good. Last night we were good.
We were good.
We
were
grinded through the elements.
Yes. Yeah. 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 We were good today too.
And the
There's
only
a few
complaint
buts.
I have,
I was not good.
I was not good either.
I got the Booster Juice player of the game as the most undeserved player of the game of all time.
I think the guy knew. Well, he said it to bag milk, so he knew who you were.
Yeah, I guess.
I love it that you couldn't have been any less enthusiastic about picking up your prize.
Because it was undeserved.
Yeah.
So
Tyler,
prize itself was great.
definitely
Thank you,
deserved
Booster
game
Juice.
1. Tyler was
I was stick handling through the snow.
it was so hard. So when you play on a lake like that, there's a couple things that happen. Okay. The boards are not really boards. They're kind of snowbanks. And do we not play where if you shoot the puck out and it goes into the snow, that you give the other team at least 3 feet? There's a couple people out there not playing by that rule.
Only if you like, if it's a shot on net. I think if it's in play, you can
just keep going.
You kind of.
I don't know. It's kind of just. It's kind of like a gentleman's thing.
I think in the neutral zone you can be a little tighter.
There's no gentleman on Team Flamesnation.
Oh my god!
So I was a little disappointed when I looked at the schedule this morning. Granted, I woke up at 10:25 with Amber being like, you play in 20 minutes, get going. I was like, shit. I wish the Flamesnation game would have been our 2:00 game. We would have been a little bit more in the zone for it.
But remember, Pinder and Jack were like the 2 last guys standing.
Pat was up with him too, though.
Oh, were you, Pat? Oh, you bugger.
It got so weird about 5 minutes in. So they had 5 players. We have 6.
And they
were play 4-on-4. They wanted to go 3-on-3.
Which is like, why would we? Because
why would we agree to that?
And also, then what? We spend half the game sitting on the side.
So dumb. So of course we're not going to fucking agree to that. Now in this pond hockey, it's like switch on the fly, change on the fly, change when you can, dump and chase. You got to have a fucking rhythm.
It is after goals. That's true.
It is not. What are you talking
We've
about?
never played with that.
Never played that way.
We've never done that.
We have.
Never.
No.
Never.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Never.
Okay, all right.
So Pinder just decides to make the rule that you can't change on the fly. We want to play 3-on-3. You guys, it's bullshit. You guys wouldn't even play 3-on-3 now. You're changing on the fly, and it's like, what?
I was dumbfounded. I thought he was joking. I had to ask 7 people if he was serious. I didn't know if he was serious or not. I was like, is that a serious thing he's saying right now?
So we started okay, had a lot of puck possession
between the two teams, as there should be.
And then we really petered off. And
we started hot. Yeah.
We petered off. We had a really tough kind of middle stretch. Second half, it's 2 15-minute halves. Second half started, it's 7-5. You blink and it is 10-5.
Yeah.
And it's like, holy shit, what the hell just happened?
We took it to him.
And then we
they took it to
storm
us.
back.
Yeah.
We absolutely storm back.
Yes, sorry,
it goes from 10-5 to us being
12,
up 12-10, 12-11.
12-10.
And then we just had
just like about 2 minutes or 90 seconds of just softness.
I think that
and weird bounces.
I think that our respect and our nice guidedness, is that a word?
Yeah, it hurt us.
It really hurt us because we wouldn't shoot from distance. You guys were stick
They
handling
jam
in
up
tight.
the front of the net. They always had 4 guys in front of the
I
net.
know, but there was a couple times where we could have just shot it in the net from like, what would account to the blue line.
Yeah.
But we didn't because we're respectful. And it cost us because they were burying them from fucking red. They were going half ice.
No, they didn't do any half ice.
Oh, they were fine. I don't know.
They play hard. We just last year we tied them. It was a heated game last year. We tied them. I think it was like a 17-17 or something.
Yeah. And this year we were down 2 with a minute to go. We scored with about 40 seconds left, and it was like, okay, I think we got a chance. We had a couple of looks as well, and I just couldn't get that last bounce. Like we had the one chance. And this year I remembered to pass to you too. I got you in the middle, but they just jam up the middle.
They jam up the middle.
There's no play.
And the guy that stands in front of the net is a former NHL goalie.
Yeah, and he has goalie skates, and he hasn't had them sharpened in 2 years.
You're not putting it through that guy's legs.
No.
Like it's impossible.
So like 2 minutes into the game, I'm getting a puck out of the snowbank and I feel a cross check. You know that move where like you put your stick on the top of a guy's pants and you push down?
Yeah.
And it really inhibits a person. I felt that and I kind of turn around like, what the fuck is going on? So I go do it to him. About 2 minutes later, 2 of their dudes come in like it's a mob mentality. There's 3 of them all of a sudden on me. And you know who didn't step up? Any of you.
Because it looked like you're enjoying it too much.
I was loving every minute of it.
So
Chalmers
we lost the
Flyers,
Flamesnation by 1 goal.
By 1 goal.
Tough.
Oh man. I'd like to say we'll meet them in the finals, but the team we have to play this afternoon is my buddies.
Yeah.
Our buddies.
Are they
Our
good?
buddies. Yeah, my brother-in-law's team.
They'll be good.
Yeah, they're good.
Better than Flamesnation? But I think we'll play better.
They're all dudes we grew up playing hockey with, and they're all James size.
They'll be more
Every one of
gentlemanly. They'll be more gentlemanly.
Yes.
But they'll snap it around.
But they'll snap it around.
They will have systems.
The guy that you might want to think that's one of our buddies' sons because he's wearing a bicycle helmet.
A ski helmet.
You watch out because he will play the hardest.
He was number 5 at 16 in Alberta.
He will
Bantam draft.
Yeah, he'll he's fresh off recovering from a knee surgery, but
you know those guys
he's still got the dog in him. So watch out for little Timmy.
So there's 2 types of people in this world. There's the type of people that hurt themselves and they just get back on the horse and they ride again. And then as those people who lay on the couch for 2 weeks and, really let it heal and then do their therapy and they ice and heat it. Well, he does that times 10. I don't think he walked on his knee for like 4 months. Just stayed on his couch. But that's ridiculous.
That's your problem with him?
Get back on the horse. Well, yeah.
Well,
no. I don't know. Was that a problem?
No, I don't know.
I would more be focusing on like his helmet.
When I twist my ankle in the next 5 minutes, all I'm thinking about is how quick can I get back on this bad boy? Fire it up. Sitting here with a knee brace. Bag milk. What are you thinking over there?
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on right
crazy
now.
Time.
Yeah, other teams got Wanye's brother-in-law on it.
Oh yeah.
There's going to be some the guy who is the main character in the Husky story is on the other team.
Really?
Yes. The big guy with the white helmet.
The guy. The originator of Chalmers booster juice hack.
Yeah.
Is also the Husky guy.
Yeah.
That clip banged. Pat cut that beautifully. And it's at
great job.
Have you seen that? The booster juice clip is at like 150K on TikTok.
And show booster juice. They're powering all of our player of the games.
And you know
They
what?
are.
I'm going to go back on something I said during that hack. I was like, you know what? It's not healthy for you to have a full thing of vanilla sorbet. Who cares?
It's sorbet.
Who cares?
Fine.
Who cares if it is healthy or not? If you want healthy, Booster Juice has those
Like, you
options.
want to smoke a full
If you
pack of
don't,
cigarettes night one of the pot hockey tournament, you do it,
Live your
right?
fucking life.
Okay, so Landon chimed in on Twitter. This is what I was digging through my DMs for. She says, I used to work at a Booster Juice. This is driving me nuts. A strawberry sunshine is made with strawberry sorbet, frozen strawberries, and frozen bananas.
Yes.
Replacing the strawberry sorbet with vanilla makes it less sweet.
No.
No.
It makes it taste like a creamsicle.
Mm-hmm.
It does not make it less sweet. It makes it less strawberry-y.
Yes. Too much strawberry.
Can't double down on the strawberry. Give it that nice kind of vanilla base. It mixes very well. Does not make it less sweet. Well, maybe it does.
My favorite dessert of all time is strawberry ice cream.
I do like if you give me a box of Neapolitan, I am working the
You're going
strawberry
straight
first.
strawberry? Yeah, big time, Ricky.
Yeah.
There's
Then
been
the
a lot
chocolate
of.
and then not touching the vanilla.
I'm just trying to think of things that have happened, and
They still sell
Really?
boxes of ice cream, like
Yes.
logged ice.
Absolutely, yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an interesting. It's almost like bagged milk.
What's so funny
A
about
box
it is
of
they
ice
made a
cream.
Tupperware dish that you could literally just take the ice cream from that cardboard box and put it into the Tupperware dish.
Could you not do that with any Tupperware, technically?
But why? But that's like, if we're trying to save packaging, what are we doing here? Like, we just got 2 packages.
nothing matters when it comes to that. It's all nonsense.
But you're not bringing it home in a plastic bag now, Chalmers. So it's.
And now, okay, I think I've probably yelled about this on Real F already.
You're a St. Albert guy. You don't even know our star.
No, the
Right.
St. Albert grocery stores are all in the same boat. You can't get plastic bags anymore. So now, like, I have garbage cans around my house that you would always use a grocery bag in. And now I have to go out and buy plastic bags for all my garbage cans.
Oh,
And well, no, and now that's a single use. At least before, the plastic bag would get me my groceries in the house, and then I'd use it again as a garbage bag.
Yeah.
Now I'm going out and buying garbage
When
bags.
I was a kid, we had to go make the plastic bag first. What's wrong with you?
yeah.
This guy complaining about it.
I'm just, that's a good, you should be on my side. You
I
hate
am
this.
on your side.
Yeah.
I
So
I
Hands
buy
down.
all of my groceries in a wicker basket.
So I was walking home to get ready for this trip.
Well, I used to, as a kid, my mom and we used to have our own cart we'd wheel to the grocery store.
What do you mean?
why?
And then you'd walk around the store and use it, and then you would then get your bags. You get paper bags at the time, and then you put it in your little cart and wheel it back.
Like are we talking kind of like
A 2-wheel cart that like it would like fold out.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
like the
I'm
kind of
dating
people that
myself.
bring their own like golf bag cart to the golf course. What are those called? Rickshaws?
Sure.
Pull cart?
Pull
Pull cart. I got
Anyways,
groceries
what I'm-
for this trip, and I had a paper bag,
Yeah.
and I started walking to the car with my son. We're walking, full out bottom blowout.
Mm.
Everything fell out in the ground. We're
Yeah.
talking chips. We're talking bread. It all got ruined. It's all crumbles now. I just need to go to bed. I'm so tired.
we sit in front of them.
Yeah. Well, the reason why we are videoing this because we want to capture the beauty of this cabin and the fact
And the roaring fire.
and this amazing fireplace is behind us where Chalmers is elected to.
I didn't make the wood, okay? I can't make that wood burn any better. Like, what do you want me to
Adam
do?
Seaborn
Did we not
had
have
a rager going yesterday.
Yeah.
Go get him.
In short order.
He's going to get your smokes.
He's going to town to buy you
You can't
cigarettes.
say that.
I can absolutely say he's going to buy you
God.
cigarettes.
It's okay. My wife doesn't listen to this. Because if she did,
You already.
no, I know. She has a nose. She knows what's.
Yeah, I was going to say,
She
I was
knows
playing
what's up.
beer pong with you last night, standing next to you. You smelt like a walking cigarette. There's no way you go home.
Well, so last
Only
night,
when I'm in Rome.
I was probably 2-3 feet away from the missus, and she goes, "You were with Chalmers."
Oh boy.
Yep, busted.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Don't
Mrs.
you
Chalmers
guys have
knows.
these things where they only do them when you're in a certain place?
Yeah,
or in a
trip
certain
darts don't count.
I
That's my
said
rule.
to my wife, I'm like, listen, wife, I love you. But seriously, I'm going to quit smoking. But there's 3 places I'm going to do it. Around a campfire, on a golf course, and in the mountains.
Well, clearly you're not going to do it around any campfire with fucking what's going on
I'm
behind
still in the
there.
mountains, baby. So we're smoking. Shit. Yeah, this fire sucks. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
I want to talk a little bit more about the cabin because it's beautiful.
Well,
and
just in JPL in general.
oh my God. So when
I love this place.
When we drove in yesterday, it's almost like they set it up because you wind up the little road, go up the mountain, and then there's like 10 baby elk on the side of the road as you
chilling.
drive in. And it's like, you can't script, like it's beautiful.
They're plants.
And then you come around the next little bend. They might be plants. They might be like birds or just
You see
government
the 30
agents.
goat on the street?
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
On the highway.
completely backlogging the whole highway.
Yeah.
They were just eating the salt.
It was fun driving into the mountains. And I wish it was a clear day on the drive up yesterday because we were driving with Cena from Betway. It was the first time for her experiencing any of this. So it was kind of fun watching somebody else experience all of that for the first time, including seeing all the elk outside the gates. She was so excited about
Oh
it.
yeah. So was James. I had James and Alex from Betway, and James. Alex is from.
They're from
Quebec.
London, England, by the way.
Yeah, Cena's German. Yeah, they're all based in Betway's based in England. And Alex has kind of seen it before, but he was still blown away because the mountains are bigger here than what he's seen. But James was just like, he would just pull out his phone the most randomest times, like this, like dude, like this isn't even a good shot. Like just wait, like we're not even in the mountains yet.
Wait till I see that goat hanging on that inch of rock.
Yeah.
That's a good
Oh,
shot.
he's like, are those the goats that can like go straight up? I'm like, damn right.
Yeah, damn right they
And
are.
some of them curly horns, and sure as shit, turn the corner, full head of curly horns, right in your face.
I don't know what we're
Chalmers
doing.
having mic issues.
Well,
I'm just fixing Chalmers' mic. It's all good.
So what else we got to talk about?
Well,
while
I was
we're
just
here?
gonna say, so like, and then you come around the next bend after seeing all the elk, and then you look, and like the lights are on already on the rink, and
Yeah.
there's people playing on the rink, and
Yeah.
like it's picturesque when you drive in, and then you weave your way around the resort, find our big cabin where we're all staying, and it's awesome, man.
There's
Like,
a team from Seattle,
Yeah.
and I was talking to them last night after we played them. This is their like vacation
Yeah,
together. This is their
Yeah.
boys trip.
yeah.
They're like, we love hockey. We never get to play in the mountains on a pond like this, and they legitimately make it a yearly tradition to come to this thing. And I looked at them and I was like, we
Awesome.
have golf trips. We have like cool things that we do. That is a really fucking cool thing for people that don't
Well-
get to play pond hockey a lot.
I'm curious. Pat sitting next to me. This is your first time here. What are your thoughts first like couple days?
Honestly, it's incredible. Like just to be in the mountains. Like I've skated on that rink before, but like playing hockey is completely different. Like it's pretty cool, honestly. And this, like you said, this whole cabin situation, like it's beautiful.
You're a real good player too, Pat. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was.
I like passing it to
yeah.
you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Because I know something's gonna happen.
I feel like I'm not pulling my weight.
It's just young, vibrant. I feed off him. You know,
I try to
watch
get
him
the boys
play.
going.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. Kid's good.
I'm playing very poorly.
So am I, buddy.
I was bad against Calgary.
I hit a
That pissed
run
me off.
yesterday and I slammed my head so hard on the ice. I woke up, my left ass cheek was on like bowling. It was even more hurting than it was after bowling.
Oh, that's what I wanted to bring up outside of Tourism Jasper. Jay, you talked about watching James from Betway experience the mountains. We took them to West Edmonton Mall.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, they said when they're at the office and I was kind of hanging out with them for the day, they're like, oh, how far away is the mall? Like, I was like, fuck it. Yeah, I'll take you to the mall. And you kind of forget, you're like, okay, they're going to like think this is cool and this is kind of like weird. And then you kind of just forget how weird the West Edmonton Mall really
so
is.
weird.
And then when you're with someone who's experienced it for the first time and they're like Zena and her German accent just kept going, you people are mad. You're absolutely mad.
What was the coolest? What do you think they were most
They
blown
like
away
the
by?
ship.
And the water
And
park.
they like the water park. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't even take him to Galaxy Land. I don't know.
No, we
What's
didn't
it
show
called now? Mr. Potato Head Land?
Yeah, something like that.
Mr. Potato Head.
Hasbro bought it. Yeah. But yeah, they were like, and the best
Transformer
part too,
man.
like you were talking with Xena while we walked up to the water park, and she like wasn't paying attention. And then James, the other guy, had to be like, look. And I was like, whoa, like this water park is huge. And it's in the middle of a mall. So watching them experience all this kind of niche Alberta, Edmonton stuff has been really cool. But yeah, Tourism Jasper puts
I
on.
wouldn't walk down the street to get the mail if I had a mailbox. But if you're at the boat and somebody's like, you got to go to the bay, you'd be like, yep, gonna do it. It's about 2 kilometers away.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you do it. No questions asked.
You get your steps in at the
You
mall.
get your steps. So when I used to work at the mall, I used to get there before the stores would open. And there was a faction of people that would just legitimately use it as a
There's
rec
mall
center.
walkers.
Yep.
Mall walkers. Rollerbladers. Have you ever rollerbladed through a
Oh,
mall?
wow. That would be like
That would be awesome.
Amazing.
glass.
The
Yeah.
floor is like so great for it. It's a little slippery at times.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You got to
for sure.
think. But man, would that be fun? We should do like a rollerblade
A race.
Okay. Okay, we're cooking now.
Rollerblade race around the mall.
You gotta pace yourself.
No, like a whole whole gauntlet course where you start somewhere. It's not just a foot race. Like you have to go through gates and then all the way back in your time.
Malls, rollerblades, slalom.
You have to bypass the person that's trying to sell you a phone case at a kiosk.
Give you a head massage.
Okay, yeah. Oh, here, I got a cream that you might
When
like.
I was a little kid, I always wanted to be the guy rollerblading at Superstore.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was like the NHL of grocery jobs,
You know,
right?
my hardest part is if when I got to Bourbon Street, I'd take a left and go into grab a pint. You know what I mean? That'd be tough.
Yeah.
Speaking of rollerblades, and I think this is a piece of Edmontonia, but you know when it's summer, like the summer has started, when you see the shirtless rollerblade guy playing his guitar.
Oh, you got to.
If you see him, it's like the Groundhog Day. If you see the groundhog and it sees its shadow, it's like you got that much more winter. Like you know summer has arrived when you see that guy.
Hold up. There's someone at our
Yeah, who's
cabin. Oh,
pulling
it's
up?
Maddie. Never mind.
Is that the cigarettes?
No, that's not.
Why
just
are
cigarettes.
you
Although-
shocked at somebody rolling up to our cabin? There's 30 people staying in it.
I know. I shouldn't be. But anyways, so we worked our way through 200 beers yesterday. We do need to give a big shout out. The reason we had so many beers is because SYC Brewing hooked us up with a whole bunch of different beers. I was crushing the Italian Pilsner. I was crushing the Clock Out
Clock
beer.
out, it says on the clock.
Clock
Clock
Out,
Out is
they're delicious.
legit.
Yeah.
And again, they were just all stocked up in the fridge. Is there something you need to say?
Matt,
No.
Okay.
You didn't ask Matt to get you cigarettes. Someone
No, I know.
Someone else
Wrong
is bringing you
person.
cigarettes.
Hey, enough with the cigarettes. you
Now,
guys.
full disclosure, I did ask Maddie to get me a toothbrush because
That
apparently,
is what that is.
apparently, in all my travels in the last 3 days or 7 days, and Maddie's got a lot of beer.
Oh, Maddie bought more beer.
I've lost my toothbrush.
Well,
So yeah,
anybody
shout
else not brush their teeth for like 3 or 4 days like I do sometimes?
What?
What?
No,
Yeah.
you don't.
This is
I go about
this
3
is
days
like you
sometimes.
saying you don't.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
This is like you saying you don't wash your legs.
I just literally forget.
This is like you saying you don't wash your bottom half in the shower when you confess that.
No, the soap just cleans
That's
it.
fine. That's okay.
No,
you don't
like,
have
I
to do
wash
it.
my
You don't have
balls.
to do it every time.
From thighs down, I don't wash.
Where does bottom half start?
Knees.
Knees.
You got to wash your feet.
No,
No, you're standing
that?
in soapy water.
Yeah,
No.
big time, Ricky.
No.
Okay, but still, the brush your teeth for 3 days.
Chalmers, you
Sometimes
can't
you
go
get a
through-
real
sometimes
thing.
you get busy.
Fucking
Holy
cannot go
shit.
3 days without
There's
brushing
no
your
way
teeth.
that's true.
Like,
Yeah,
I
I
should
agree.
really have an
I don't-
intervention
I don't buy this at
because you smoked a pack of cigarettes
Okay,
yesterday.
here's the funny
but
part.
I'm more
Okay, you know
concerned
what?
about that.
Doesn't your mouth just feel awful?
No.
Don't you
I
have
brushed
hair
my
on your
teeth twice today.
No.
You're already at twice. I'm stressing
You know
out
what
7
plaque
one.
is? It's a defense mechanism for your teeth to stop
Offense?
bad shit coming in. So I go to dentist, okay?
Why?
Literally.
There's
So,
no way.
listen.
There's no way you do.
Listen, I do. 6 months. They make me go every 6 months. Okay. The dentist. They make me go. The dentist makes me go. She says you got to come in 6 months.
Okay.
So I
Because you're
go
brushing your teeth once a week.
like every 3 days.
So
like sometimes I
That is
forget
like
it.
that's
I
your
know.
normal routine.
I know. Like, well, sometimes I could go.
Chalmers, man. When people
Like
see
5
you
or
in
6
public now,
days.
they're gonna be like, "Shit, I'm
That
gonna
is one
stare
of
at
the
that
most
guy's
It's
teeth."
insane
fine.
things I've
Just
ever heard.
listen.
Yeah,
Listen.
well, I'll
familiar
listen.
with
You
your
want to hear the
food
fucking best
chops.
part? So I know my dentist appointment's coming up. So what do you do? You overcompensate. You start brushing. You start flossing. Shit happens. You start doing your shit. I get to the dentist and she's like, "Man, your teeth look really good." Like, makes me chew on those things that show the plaque. And I'm like, if you only fucking knew that I hardly ever do this, like at all. And then seriously,
there's no way
she
this
goes,
is true.
"Oh, buddy, it gets better." She goes, "You have really strong gums. Like, I believe you must really take care of your teeth." And I'm like, "God, you are not a very good dentist because I do not."
All you do is
at all
drink rye and Coke.
Exactly. you know the kids that get sick all the time are the ones that don't bite their fingernails. Straight up.
Yep.
Teach your kid to bite his fingernails.
Soft as
Tyler, do you get sick all the time or what?
No, I'm never sick, and my fingernails are right down to the nubs.
How are your what's your brushing regimen?
It's good, but I do have a teeth related.
You guys,
Here's
you
my
brush your teeth every day. Yeah, okay, we get it.
I have
Fuck
not
off,
been to the
please.
dentist since the Battle of Alberta playoff series.
Well, it's almost 2 years.
Yeah, almost 3 years.
I haven't been in a while too.
I have a thing.
I went.
Oh, and
so-
I'm the asshole.
Well, but here's the go. And now it's a system. They book you for your next appointment. Like you get locked into a rhythm.
Yeah, I just gotta go.
So my thing with about dental hygiene is I don't floss.
I don't know.
But that's my New Year's resolution is to floss. I haven't flossed every day because I've had a lot of travel things, but I'm at probably 85%.
Can I tell you my flossing hack? Jake, you show you
in the car with those things.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
I keep a pack in my car now, and I just do it while I drive.
No, I want to get on those.
You do everything when you drive
those at all times. Was
sales guy Jared murders them
on Big Brother. What was his name?
Jeff.
The curly hair.
Matt.
Matt
Yeah, the
was
deaf guy.
always fucking crushing one of those.
Yeah, that's my new thing now. I just discovered. I'm like, wait, if I keep this pack in my truck,
when you throw that little thing in the very back and you feel it come out the other side, do you eat it or do you like try to get it out?
like a piece of food.
Plaque, like the plaque.
Remember, he doesn't brush his teeth, so he's got a lot of shit in there.
I have never once removed an entire chunk of plaque from my teeth.
For real? It is exhilarating.
I brush my fucking teeth twice a day.
Dude, the middle, so like the bottom, the lower 4 teeth in your mouth,
Yeah.
let those really cake up and then fucking hammer them with dude, it is exhilarating.
This is so insane.
That's not insane. My dentist tells me I have really good teeth. Okay.
We got to get him on the pod.
Yeah.
'Cause
I don't believe that.
Dentist is in the
Gotta
back
let
of a
it
van
cake
or
on.
something. What is this?
Oh, like you go to the dentist once, you know how to take care of your teeth now. Like you just analyze what they're doing and then just do that.
Oh, you got one of those sharp instruments and you're just picking plaque
Yeah.
with precision?
So when you install a door lock on a house, it comes with this little tiny tool that can re-smart key the thing. And it's the exact size as one of those. And it fits right in between your teeth. And I fucking dominate those. Like I use them a lot.
We were
And I
learning
just
a lot.
hack plaque off.
Wow.
So the question is when you get that piece of plaque, do you consume it or do you take it out?
I've never
Chalmers,
been in that
You were
scenario.
talking to a very small audience with that. It's a very weird.
I can't. I think I'd probably get rid of it if it ever arose this situation.
Yeah,
I've never
disgusting.
experienced
But I
it.
wouldn't It's not like a booger. You don't
I
eat
wouldn't
it.
even know
Don't say
what
that.
it would.
Did you say it's not
is.
like a booger?
Yeah, you don't eat it.
Like
You don't
you might have
pee.
a piece of meat.
Oh
stuck
yeah,
between you.
JR's a big P&E guy. Pick and eat.
Well,
If you have a piece of steak, no, I still spit it out. If I have like a piece of meat stuck in the back of my teeth and I get it out with a flossing stick, I spit it out.
Yeah, for sure you do. Have you ever eaten raspberry jam 3 days later? You find a fucking seed in your teeth?
No, because I brush my teeth.
that drives me
twice a day.
nuts.
Oh no! Well,
I'm just kidding. Yes, it's happened.
You'd be able to
Yes,
feel
yes.
it. And it would drive me nuts. Raspberry seeds are a mother effer.
I will-
I would also say the same of
Yeah,
a
but what if
pub,
they're on your back canine?
a popcorn kernel.
Yeah, popcorn kernels. Sometimes those I'll be sitting there and be like, I've had popcorn in like 2 days. How did that just emerge now? So that'll happen.
Buddy, when I make popcorn for my family and me, there's 3 things you need.
A boatload of sugar,
The bowl of popcorn,
Yeah.
a glass of Coke,
of course.
and a toothpick. Because when you're done, you got to pick that shit out of your teeth.
Yeah.
But
Honestly,
don't brush them after.
I am on the edge of my seat every time you open your mouth today. I have no fucking idea what's coming up. Pat, I'm thinking the best.
That's like editing out half the podcast.
This might be the most edited episode.
That
of
might
Real
not
Life
make our
ever.
2 o'clock game. He's going to be so busy.
Oh my god.
I know it happens. Listen, it happens.
All right, so we got another game yet today. It's a big one against your buddies.
Yeah.
We need to
Shaw
we need to
Enterprises.
bring it.
See, what I know
Yeah,
about
we
my
do.
buddies, I know how to to get in their heads.
Well,
I know exactly how to get in each one of their heads.
okay.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
We need. I think what we need to do, and I think part of our problem.
I think that where we got in trouble against Flamesnation is when we stopped playing any semblance of defense.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. We need to assign positions.
You always have to have 2 guys back.
We need to assign positions because we've just been going out there.
I'm sorry, but like, I know who's a defenseman, who's up forward. Like, Tyler and I are both forwards, in my opinion, and JR is definitely a defenseman. Bag Milk, I think you kind of.
Me and BM, they were holding
BM,
you guys were, yeah.
down
BM
on the back
goes a little more on the defensive side, right?
Yeah.
Patty needs to be a forward.
Yeah. So I think what we need to do is you 2 and Chandler, BM, Jay,
Yes.
Chandler, you guys just got to and switch with each other.
Yes.
Oh.
And then forwards. And
So
if we
at
keep
one
assigned
point,
positions.
I asked Bag Milk if I could play defense for a minute because I was sucking wind because the fucking Flamesnation guys wouldn't let us change on the fly. So I was dying out there, about to have a jammer. And, well, so I had to say to him, like, can I stay home? I need to stay home here for a bit. Make outlet passes, really gather myself. And I think it worked well. I didn't get scored on back there.
Speaking of jammers in our group chat, because there's a bunch of us in the group chat here, and one of the guys that wasn't coming was like, see over under on jammers this weekend.
Yeah, that pack of darts shows up in time. I'm gonna be pulling a minus 150.
So we're going playing our last game, and then it's getting set. We're going to do a live show lead in right up to the Oilers Flames game.
Yeah, we're doing the pregame show.
Pregame show. And
Pregame show live from the venue in the Jasper Lodge ballroom.
Yeah.
Can we do a thing
We're
where
doing
we
a watch
make?
party.
So my youngest son, at the last
Oh, he wants to do
Party.
plank off.
But just can we do an event where he just planks against himself? It'll be a fucking inside joke. All he wants to do is like
A feat of strength.
show everybody he can plank again, right?
Yeah.
But
I asked
the
him,
inside
I'm
joke
like, are you
between all of
open to
us will be
plank
that
off?
he's just doing it himself.
So
and just see how long
do
he
you
can go.
remember how long it went last time?
It was like 10 minutes.
8 minutes.
Oh.
It was 8 minutes.
So should we say like,
dude, we
if
let
you-
the other guy win. Remember, me and Aaron were like, Luke, just stop. Like this
You're
guy.
like pleading with him. You're
Yeah,
like,
we were like, dude, you got to stop. man.
But
Like,
you
just
see
stop.
the pain in his face, but he was dying.
Yeah,
saw
he
the
was
pain in his
shaking
face.
like a leaf.
He had a vein in his forehead going.
But he had that dog in him, though. He wasn't giving up.
Oh, he has
No.
a dog in him.
He's got his dad's gumption. Is that
And his
a new
dad's
saying?
gums?
Maddie, have you ever heard the word gumption? What does it mean?
Hey, Maddie, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
How often do you brush your teeth?
Like 5 times a day.
Not every third day?
Oh my God.
You brush
No,
your teeth
that's
more in one day
disgusting.
than I do in a week and a half.
How do you have any teeth left?
No, his dentist says that he's got the best teeth ever.
You guys all just bought into Big Dental. You have no idea.
Yeah.
You guys think you guys are so misinformed.
The line in the pockets of the Colgate
Misinformed.
president.
Joy of accumulating plaque and then picking it off
It's the
himself.
defense mechanism for your teeth. What do you think plaque does? You know what it does? It's building up a layer of protection between your teeth and your gums and the outside world.
Is that-
You
is
guys
that-
read a
would you-
book.
would you
Have
say
you ever
the
heard
same-
of it?
Read a book.
Read a book.
Do your own research.
Would you say the same about body hair?
Read a book. What? I don't know. I'm just kidding. It's just fun.
Are you
The fridge is stocked.
I'm just.
Yeah.
Thanks, Maddie.
That, I left a couple cases on top of the
Why
fridge.
do you have a full bag of mandarin oranges?
Because you guys need snacks after your game.
Oh my God. Orange
That's actually
slices.
great.
So
That's a
hot right
I'm
now.
definitely going to make myself a
Sandwich.
assorted meat
Yeah.
bun.
I had one for breakfast. It was excellent.
The cold cuts. There's
Yeah.
a bunch of fancy meats also.
Quick round of shake up.
If we drink all of the beer that I just purchased tonight, I will be very impressed. I left some in the cases so you
Challenge
can bring it down to the
accepted.
rink.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted.
And I'll
Yeah.
bring the pep and cheeses too, so you guys have snackies.
You have pepperoni and mandarin oranges?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How can we
We're
lose?
definitely having a jammer.
Yeah.
What time is it?
1 o'clock.
Charles eating on the pod. That always goes well.
We're eating an hour or playing an hour.
Playing
Wow.
an hour.
I guess that
Okay, so again, a
throws
big
having a nap out the window a bit better. Crack
So,
a beer.
so anybody that wants, anybody, let's be
Is it
honest.
2 or 2:30?
If you're thinking of coming
2.
to this tournament and you
do
haven't, it's one of those things where the minute you do it, you always wonder why you never did it in the past.
Yeah.
It's like a golf trip. You go like 3 years without a golf trip. You and your buddies, it gets out of the group chat. You talk about it. You talk about it. You talk about it. It just takes one person to fucking do it and actually book that shit and make your friends come do it.
And it works. It doubles down as like a guy's trip, but also like it's also a
Our
girl's
wives
trip.
are killing it, man.
They're doing their thing. They're having like they're sitting by the fire in the lounge, having just lasso plenty.
Lord Jesus is a fire.
Yeah. Jesus. Like they actually make a fire in that room, so it's kind of nice.
Good thing they don't got bronchitis. Ain't got time for that.
I got to get on your level. That's what I need to do.
It's the rye.
Yeah.
You're fucking hammered.
I am hammered.
1 o'clock.
Well, I got to catch up to you.
I
then.
respect it. We are full degenerate mode this weekend.
That's also kind of you just kind of
It's a
let your
loose-
hair
it's-
back.
But the best part about this happening at the Fairmont JPL, and like when I was talking to Pat thought this just happened like in Jasper. We have to like go around places. The best thing about this is
You don't need to leave.
yeah, you just park the car and you're
Walk
good.
around.
You're just in.
Yeah.
You just walk around. It's a
We
great
pack
place
our
to wear your
cabin.
Uggs.
If you can't get drunk in the mountains and not have to explain it to anybody, then I don't know who you are. Do what you want. Do what the fuck you want. I can't get in trouble here.
No, you can't. It's
No, you
impossible.
can't.
Where did Waz come from? Holy.
Well, once
He just
again,
appeared
as
like a
I said at
phantom.
breakfast this morning. Waz is everywhere,
And he is nowhere. Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Waz is the wind.
What was the present that we were talking about earlier? Not
A
his-
fish.
he
The
got-
fish.
Oh, the
Pat's fish.
So Pat had a story where he said we were talking about a cooler, and it's like, can this cooler keep ice for a bit? And he's like, no, I kept a fish in it for like 2 weeks once.
No, it was 5 hours.
Well,
And we were like, like a
because we were
salmon.
talking about. So Tyler had a bunch of beers in a cooler in the back
Right.
of his car.
Yeah.
It was like minus 15 overnight. So I'm like, those are going to be frozen. And then we got into the debate.
no, but
to
the
chat
cooler
about
insulates
the
it.
cooler keeps things cold, but also keeps cold out.
It keeps the cold in, but it also keeps the cold
Yeah.
out.
So then it's like, and then so to double down to prove this concept, Pat talks about how he had a fish in a cooler for 5 hours once, thinking that was going to help us understand.
So we thought
Did he
dead.
not?
We
Of a
thought
cooler.
dead. We thought
Yeah,
walleye.
so we thought
Fair.
just there was just a salmon on a slab sitting in that, and it stayed cold.
it was a goldfish in a Ziploc bag, I think.
no, it
I
was
don't know.
a
I
beta
still
fish
don't
in a
know.
tank. It was in a little tank.
This story
Okay, so here's the story.
doesn't make any sense.
My buddy got it as I don't know why someone gave it as like a game gift, but it was kind of funny at the time. But then he was going to Banff and couldn't take it home. So we were dropping it off at his house, but his house was locked. So the only option we had was to put it in the cooler. So
And it was how cold outside.
well,
What was his name?
That's okay. It survived, so we're okay.
Carrot. His name was Carrot.
Carrot? Because it was yellow?
It was it was orange.
Orange.
But
Yeah, carrots are yellow.
Noted yellow carrot.
Yeah.
Wait, you've never had one that's not ready for the plucking?
I think
yellow.
they would still be. No, you're thinking of a parsnip.
Yeah.
They still come out orange even though they're not ready for the plucking.
Yeah.
Only thing I know what color is my plums.
Are they? Yeah, and
Juicy, ready for market.
I can't wait to be in the hot tub later.
This has been an unhinged episode of the podcast.
Yeah, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Aren't you excited for tub time?
Might be the worst episode today.
Probably.
Or the best?
Or the best.
I mean, Chalmers, yeah.
that's
I
up
don't
to the
know.
audience. Leave us a review. Tell us what you think about this episode.
Yeah, can you please
Also,
tweet at all of us and
Let us know if you're on Team Chalmers Dental Care or not.
Yeah, do you
Nobody
Are you
is.
Chalm
And
in
nobody
or
will admit
Chalm
to
out?
it.
do you
I mean,
swallow
even
the
if you
plaque
are,
or
you're
you
not going
spit
to
it
admit
out?
to it.
I don't know, man. You have a way of mobilizing the people, Chalmers.
My dentist now takes blood pressure. Did yours do that?
I haven't been in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't been
my
on
dentist
close to
I
that.
puts the
just
blood-
think they have an
before they'll work
overall
on you, they
concern
take your
for
blood
you.
pressure. I look at her and I go, fuck off. Don't even do it.
What?
It's not going to be good.
Why did they take your blood pressure?
Because they need to know if you're fucking unhinged and if they start working on your shit.
Oh, you
that you're
are.
gonna-
Yeah, no.
That you
Chalmers,
might have a
be the
jammer
only-
in the seat.
You
They
might.
don't need that.
That's.
They don't
I
need
think.
that.
I think your file. You're like a higher risk case,
I just say, hey, let's just put on some HGTV on the ceiling.
and they just tell you
Get
that your
it done.
teeth are good to like just keep the situation calm and your blood pressure is low.
You know what will keep me calm? Don't fucking ask me questions while you got that shit in my mouth. I can't answer you. I can't say anything because I've got a couple tubes in my mouth. You know what I really pride myself on though is knowing when to suction it. Like I'm a really good suction guy. So they give you the suction thing.
Yeah, the
And
vacuum.
as they're like water picking, they know when the buildup's coming and I just suck it out.
What?
Oh yeah.
They give you the suction work?
Hell yeah.
You go to Dr. Nick? Like,
No.
I've also had
They
the vacuum.
give me the
you
suction thing.
self-suction?
I
I've
self-suction,
gotten the vacuum,
and
yeah.
I turn it off with efficiency. I turn it on. There's probably people that leave it on the whole time it's out of your mouth.
Idiots. They're so stupid.
Well, they're dumb.
Oh.
At least I'm with you on the like the vacuum thing.
I am a great vacuum guy.
So you also go to a self-managed vacuum
an
dentist?
unlicensed dentist in a van.
Yeah, well then that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have an assistant.
Yeah. But I have to get knocked out to get cavities. Like a legit anesthesiologist needs to come and do me.
Wait a minute. You're telling me your fucking dental care regime results in you getting cavities?
If there's a procedure, no, I don't have any cavities. I haven't had a cavity.
Why do you have to get knocked out?
I haven't had a cavity.
No, I'm just saying, if I ever need like a dental procedure takes a needle,
You get
knock me out.
You pay for that?
Yeah, absolutely. I pay for that.
Really? Why?
You get knocked out for a simple cavity repair.
Hell
Because they have to freeze your gum.
Knock me out.
Because of the needle?
Yeah.
You freaked
Nice
out
to
of
finally
needles?
calm this mind a bit. What?
You freaked out of needles?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So scared of needles.
Yeah, me too.
And
That's
you
why I
feel
don't
it
go
in
to
your
the
nose.
dentist.
Like when they start to put it up in your upper gum and you feel it in your nose. See, look at him. He's about to pass out.
Oh, I hate talking about teeth.
Disgusting.
Well, just wait till you have to go get a colonoscopy.
I'm a long way from that. I'm only 26. Right?
No, but it's coming.
Oh, shit.
I haven't had one yet. They say I
So I have like 15 years.
I haven't had one yet either.
I skipped it. Well, my life. I am due for a physical.
I'm gonna get so jacked when I drink that shit that you have to do though.
What do you mean? Just to like clear it out?
They give you like a 4 liter,
Yeah.
and you drink it, and immediately they like just hit the head, buddy. Like go to the bathroom because you're there for like a good 2 hours. It just cleans the system out. I'm gonna be so jacked. I'm gonna take a before picture and an after picture of it.
Weigh yourself, maybe?
Oh heck yeah,
Got to.
yeah. There's doctors out there that'll do those things, and they will try to talk you into not get knocked out. Like they want you to be strong. That is not happening for me.
All right.
I don't know what the hell we're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know why this is so dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, big shout out to Tourism Jasper.
What does that not make sense?
No, yeah, you're good.
I don't know
I
what's
don't even know what the subject is.
Yeah.
Colonoscopy.
Oh, okay. I'd want to be.
They want you to look them in the eyes.
Look at me.
Look at me when I look at you. You sick fuck. Okay.
I'd like to see it actually. Like I'd like to watch the camera.
Whoa, it's pink all the way around.
I'd like to see.
You ever played Star Fox?
Yeah. Go ahead.
or what's that game for Sega Saturn or Sega CD where it was like you were in the pipes in the New York and you had to rat something. You had to fight rats.
Oh yeah, Lee had that game.
Yeah, he did. What was that game called?
No.
Sewer Rat.
Okay, can we please do
Yeah,
something?
we're done.
Yeah. So tonight
right.
we're gonna do our watch party. Gonna do pre-post game. Gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah.
Smoke cigs.
Yeah. Big shout out to Tourism
Not
Jasper.
brush our teeth.
Smoke in the house.
Your mouth must
Smoke
taste
in
like
the house.
ass right now.
Yeah, you crush darts.
Oh, I don't on a regular basis. Just when
But
I'm in the
last night
mountains,
we did.
When I'm golfing and when I'm at a campfire. And I'm normally doing one of those 3 things at all times.
Oh my god.
You guys,
Big shout out to Booster Juice.
I want to shout out Chalmers for your absolute candor today.
Yeah, that's honesty,
tell
man.
you the
This is terrible.
That is honesty.
That is, I would probably hide that. I wouldn't be so public with that, but I am what's the word? I'm inspired by you.
good.
That is a beautiful level of honesty.
You're welcome.
Speaking of which, now I'm going to take that toothbrush I just got here. I'm going to brush my fucking teeth. I don't want that.
Your dentist is not going to be.
I'm gonna have a
happy
little
with
rumski so I can catch on with Chalmers.
I don't want to experience the joy of picking off my own plaque.
you. Dude, it's exhilarating. It's like taking out a sliver. It's the best thing in the world. You guys are just depriving yourself of all this fun stuff your
All
body
life
can
joys, eh?
do. Yeah, all life joys.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
And we're gonna watch the Oilers get a 13th straight win tonight.
Dylan Holloway.
Is that a season? Is that a NHL wide record? Is 13? Because we've already broken the Oilers win streak.
The
record.
NHL
It's a
record's like-
Canadian record, I think, would be 13. Because I'm working on the GDB right now.
Yeah, like it's Canadian team
so-
since like the Canadians.
Yeah, they tied the Canadians from way back in the day at 12. So that's a Canadian record.
We need lunch.
We got to get going because Pat's got to edit this son of a bitch.
Somehow.
Just
luck.
and then he's got to be ready to go game it too. So this pod might not drop till a little bit later.
Please,
but.
in the reviews, let us know what you think of Chalmers dental regiment.
There's
Yeah.
more of us out there than you think.
Yes, I want to count.
If
What
you're
a waste of
if you're
fucking
listening to
time.
how much fun we're having now, we have just as much fun on Nation Vacations as well. So let
Yep.
this be like Chalmers said. Sometimes it just takes someone to go do it.
I think there's 4 spots left.
Nation Vacation. Nation Vacation brought to you by Alberta Blue Cross.
Are you
and
going
their
to be the
travel
guy in your
insurance.
group that just does it? Or are you going to go book that Nation Vacation? If you are the alpha in your group, go fucking do it. Take the bull by the horns, baby.
Okay.
Chalmers
Come to the
gonna be
Nation Vacation
This
and
will
you
be
can
the first one Chalmers at. Go
Yeah.
see Chalmers. Question him about his
Ask
first
about
when
his
you see him,
health
look at his
regimen.
teeth.
Yeah.
And then ask him about it.
All right. Again, big shout out to SYC. Big shout out to Tourism Jasper. Booster Juice as well. Our teams are fueled by Booster Juice. Betway, we got the patch on our Play La Bamba jerseys.
Yeah.
And we're
I'm
going
also going to be hammering the Betway up because
Yeah.
I'm into my cups.
squad bets.
it's win to
We are
get
going to
season.
we're going heavy squad. I'm going heavy everything.
I'm so tired.
It's betting Christmas. Betmas.
9 Masks of Fire. It's a slot game. Play it. Put a hundo down. Tell me how it goes.
Responsibly, of course.
Responsibly.
19 plus.
What is going on?
Yeah, we got to
What
wrap
do you
this
think
thing
I
up.
do? Play 9 Masks of Fire more or brush my teeth more? What do you think I've done more in the last week?
I bet your dentist wished you brush your teeth like you played 9 Masks of Fire.
I say to the Betway guy, I go, hey, 9 Masks of Fire, hot game. He goes, it's our biggest moneymaker. 76,000 people playing probably right now.
Wow.
So hot right now.
Okay. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Or I don't know. We'll be back probably on Monday to do
Probably
a
not.
full Jasper recap. So we'll chat with everybody then.
More hinged.
Yeah, more hinged.